What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well today because I'm doing well today, and that's the energy that I want to lead with for this one, because in this video we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna have a conversation. I just have it on my heart today to discuss just some of the changes and experiences that I've been going through now that we are in the mid-year mark. We are officially in July. I feel brand new all over again, and I don't know if any of you are experiencing the same thing, but I certainly feel like a snake who's just shed its skin. I feel brand new, and that is so beautiful to me, and that's what I want to talk about today. I feel like I'm at a very pivotal time of my life where freedom and the freedom to choose is so abundant. There's a few reasons why. One of them being I currently do not have a traditional job. So the things that I do on a daily basis, what I choose to include in my schedule, where I go, what I plan, it's all up to me. And lately, that responsibility of choice has been really, really loud in a good way. Lately, I've been having to just take more responsibility in regards to what I do, where I go, who I choose to give my energy to, or who has access to me, what are my intentions. All of this is in the palm of my own hand. I am in control. It is up to me. My choices right now hold a lot of weight, and that used to be really scary to me. Just this freedom of
like, whoa, it's up to me? Like, I have to do that?
like, yeah, girl, you gotta do that. But if I'm being totally honest, I've been here before. That feeling or placement of rediscovery or reinvention. And I feel like that is so natural to just continuously be going through these cycles of growth and change and leveling up all over again, right? At least it is for me, honey, because I feel like I am always evolving. I'm always wanting to evolve. It's just in my personality to crave change, to crave new direction or new routines, new habits, still all in alignment with my core values, with my divine path, but I'm always reinventing the wheel of who Sasha is. There is this just innate curiosity for everything that I've always had inside of me. I'm always wanting to expand my creative palette and learn more and more and more. I'm at that point yet again. And the thing about it is, when you get to that point, whether it be for the first time or yet again, you're in it now, right? Like, we're here. We're in the thick of it. We are in the abyss of the new. And everything is unfamiliar, but at the same time, everything is also open. And for me, that is such a great place to be in, because it means that everything is within reach. Everything is possible. And like I said, that can be a little scary, but it can also be so empowering to know that I now get to choose. I now get to make the decisions. Is what I'm doing today helping me to become the woman that I know I want to be tomorrow? And if those don't align, then things need to be reevaluated, right? But if they do align, which lately they have been, then how special is that? I get to bask in that feeling of knowing that I'm doing the work and that the universe is just continuously shuffling and signaling and attracting things that I genuinely want, connections that I genuinely want to have and grow, people who are here for my best interest, who know my heart and see me for me. And it is all so reaffirming and reassuring and letting me know that I am doing something right. And that is so amazing. I feel like even though I'm internally having that feeling of like, oh my gosh, wow, everything is so new all over again right now, instead of being scared of that, I'm using that as fuel to empower me and encourage me and excite me for the next steps. Because I don't know, I feel like anxiousness is a very tricky thing. It's all just energy. Every single thing is energy. So if you're able to transfer that anxious feeling and instead say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for what's happening, that gets you in that mode and that frequency of you're there now, in the same alignment as the thing that you're wanting. You're excited for it. You're passionate about it. You are here with it right now. Even though it's not physically here, you are energetically aligned to the thing that you want. And that gets you prepped and ready for it. So like I said before, I'm not scared no more, okay? I am ready. And I feel like there's a few things that I've incorporated into my daily life that really have helped me to find alignment in this energy. Some of them are habits, some of them are just things that I feel like are just important to your overall well-being and just happy disposition and spirit. But these things that I do on a daily basis help me to stay focused, they help me to get grounded, they help me to remain balanced and disciplined with that end intention in mind. And last but not least, they help me to just have peace and happiness. And for me, that's the most important part. Really feeling like, damn, I did that. Like, I feel really good about this. That's the most important part, is that sense of fulfillment and belonging and peace of mind. Peace of mind, child. Like, I have this one friend who he says all the time, like, the most important thing to him is his peace. And I never used to get what he meant by that, but I get it now. These habits and actions just genuinely make me feel so good, so abundant, so full of life, so happy. I want to share what those things are because they're so simple, yet I feel like sometimes they may get overlooked, or sometimes we don't necessarily make it our intention to actively and consciously do this on a daily basis. And from doing it on a daily basis, it has helped me so much to just feel aligned with my purpose and what I'm here for. So one of the things that I have just gotten in the rhythm of doing every single day, it is without question or thought at this point, it is done every single day. My body just knows from muscle memory, is stretch. I will admit I do not work out. I probably haven't seen the inside of a gym in maybe 2 years, but every single day I move my body. What I'll usually do is start from the tips of my fingers all the way to the tips of my toes. So I will stretch my hands, I'll go into my wrists, and then from there I'm doing my arms, and then we're doing the core, and then we're doing our legs, and then we're doing our feet and our toes. And I just use this same system every single time. Like I said, it's just natural at this point, but when you stretch and you move your body, it produces more dopamine. I feel so empowered, I feel so flexible. I feel like my body is a wonderland. Like, it can do any and everything. If you can, if you're able to, stretch outside, get your butt outside and stretch in the sun. Obviously, if it's within your means and you have the mobility to do so, but if you do, you really should be stretching your body every single day. You will feel like the greatest person alive. You will feel amazing. Another thing that I've gotten into the habit of doing on a daily basis is speaking out loud my gratitude to the universe. Making your gratitude known, saying thank you for the things that have come into your life that you've attracted, the things that you receive, whether it be fresh air, whether it be the fact that I can move my body, I can stretch, whether it be the sun, the trees, whether it be that new outfit that you just ordered online, whether it be the fact that your parents are alive and well, whether it be friends who support you, whether it be a thriving business, whether it be the trail of ants that you just saw on the sidewalk that made you smile. Whatever it is, say thank you out loud. I really, really do feel like gratitude and blessings go hand in hand. Gratitude and blessings, y'all, they love each other. They are a power couple. Once you start giving gratitude to the universe, once you start actively and consciously saying thank you for everything, no matter how big, no matter how small, the blessings just start rolling in because you're already so grateful and thankful for what you already have. Even if it's not much to you, it is something to someone, and it's something, period. So you acknowledging like, hey, I exist with this thing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and the blessing of having experienced you, of having experienced this. That is so powerful. Another thing that I've taken more initiative to do on a daily basis, journaling. And I used to do this all the time, and in my own little way, I do journal every single day. I have a planner that I'm very, very thorough about, but actually having a set different journal that I use just to spill my guts and my thoughts and my heart on paper has helped me so much. With me being an air sign, I'm a Gemini. There's a lot that can transpire up here in my mind. I'm always thinking, I'm always just rambling up in my head, right? And for the most part, they're good thoughts and they're encouraging thoughts. But just having that paper and pen where I can just ramble and get it all out and clear my mind on paper, where I can write down my manifestations on paper, where I can write down my fears, if any, on paper. Just having that set journal for me to just spill my heart is such a great tool to just feel better about the rest of my day, because I'm not carrying that jumbled weight any longer in my head. I've released it. I've put it down on paper. I've given it away, you know? And after I do that, I just feel so clear and so good. I feel refreshed. I feel like there is room and space for me to have other thoughts because they will come, because like I said, I'm a Gemini, so I'm a thinker. But y'all, I have become such a lover of journaling. Like, I just think it is so important to just have a place that you can go to write down anything that you are feeling at any given moment. And it doesn't matter who it's addressed to. You could be writing to your higher self. You could be writing to your future self. You could be writing to your childhood self. You could be writing to the universe, the creator, source, God, whoever you call it, whatever you call it, if that's what you believe in. Whoever it is, whatever it is, get it down on paper. It will help you feel so much lighter and just so much happier in the space that you're in. Another thing that I do now on a daily basis that I'm more conscious about on a daily basis, talking to my friends. And this sounds kind of silly because, yeah, we talk to our friends all the time, right? But every single day I talk to a friend, or I just check in, or I just see what they're up to, just, you know, whether it be small talk or we get into something a little bit more deep. But friendship and that bond and speaking to someone that knows your heart, that expects nothing from you, they just genuinely love you and support you and don't mind being that confidant if there's ever something that's on your mind that you need to talk about, if you need a good laugh, if you need to just be still and quiet for a while but just want somebody else there. And luckily, through the years, these are the kinds of friendships that I've built with the people around me, and I'm so blessed and grateful for them. Like, I can't tell them enough how much I cherish and appreciate them, because they make me so much happier. They make life worth living And I don't mean that in a morbid way. I genuinely just mean that connection and community is so pivotal in, for me, mental health and overall healthy mental health. Because let's be real, none of us can do this alone, okay? And coming from somebody who is a little more on the introverted side, a little more of a lone wolf kind of person, there is a lot that I know I'm capable of on my own, and there is a lot that I tend to do on my own as well. But knowing that I have people that I can call on, that I can rely on, who support me, who love me, who see me, who are here for me, that's indescribable and it's priceless. And to talk to a friend on a daily basis really just helps me out. I love all of my friends equally, but there is one friend in particular who I talk to more than everybody else. And y'all have heard his name here before. Y'all have seen him here before. It is Desmond. When I tell you that Desmond lights up my whole life, he just gets my humor, he gets my style, he gets my communication. Like, there isn't much that needs to be explained between the two of us because he genuinely just is one of my soulmates. He just knows. The guys that get it, and the guys that don't, but he gets it. And I love him so much for that. So talking to him every single day really just puts the biggest smile on my face and makes me feel so refreshed and renewed and really, really happy. And I love that. I love friendship for that. And the thing about friendship or connection is you can truly find it everywhere. And that kind of brings me to the last thing that I've implemented in my daily habits that I feel like has really just helped to rework my brain and make me more conscious and more fulfilled and more happy. And that's being still. And I literally mean doing absolutely nothing but outside. And I'll tell you why. When you are still outside, I can't even begin to tell you guys all of the miraculous moments that I've witnessed simply from being outside, because I wasn't on my phone, because I wasn't having a conversation, because I wasn't preoccupied with something else. Literally just sitting there and allowing these things to come to me and attract to me. It's a whole beautiful world out there just waiting for us to be still enough to experience it. Every single day, I see an array of bumblebees, of butterflies, of birds, dragonflies. I cloud gaze, I sunbathe. Like, I just get really, really still and allow what wants to come to me to come to me. And I guess this is my form of meditation. I know I haven't mentioned meditation in this list, I guess, because I have to be honest, I'm not really the kind of person who's going to sit there with my eyes closed in silence for an hour and deliberately say, okay, now I'm going to meditate. However, there are things that I do all of the time that can be, I guess, considered forms of meditation, and me being outside, being still is 1000% one of them. I get to listen to the birds sing. I get to listen to the wind chimes in the distance. I get to listen to the children playing, if there are any in the backyard. I get to listen to just the beautiful sounds of nature, of my surroundings, without interruption. And I get to see all of the things that surround me without interruption, because I'm being still, because I am appreciating where I am here and now, and I'm not trying to distract myself. I'm just like, no, whatever thoughts occur and come to me at this time, let me sift through them. Let me see what's coming up and let me address it, and then let it pass by and let me move on. And I feel like this can't happen, or it's a lot more difficult to go through this process if you're not still enough to allow these thoughts to come and pass through you. And being still for me on a daily basis has really just helped with my overall sense of even purpose. Like, it is enough for me to just be here. That's the feeling that being still gives me. I don't have to do a single thing. I can just be here, and that is enough. And I am enough. I've shown up. You know what I mean? That is just so fulfilling to me, and such a wonderful feeling to know that you are here for a purpose, because you are. And these things that I've been doing on a daily basis really just have been helping me to feel much stronger and at the same time lighter at this really pivotal transitional point in my life. In this time where, like I said, the freedom of choice is so abundant. I get to choose everything, and choosing to do these things on a daily basis just gives me such life. There's no other way to say it. I get my life, my whole life, from having these habits and these actions on a daily basis. And I really hope that it is the same for you. And if you aren't already doing some or all of these things, I hope that maybe some of this has sparked your interest and you now implement some of these little daily habits into your life to lead a life that is more happy and more fulfilled and more balanced. Just overall makes you feel better and brings you peace, because it's been bringing me peace, child. And I love that for me. I love this feeling and this space that I'm in. It just feels so good. It feels so good to know myself and to know that whatever is to come, I'm ready for it, because I've done the work, because I have made my happiness a priority, because I've made my peace a priority. And that's important. Your peace is important, y'all. So that's what I'm gonna leave you with today. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for supporting me. I hope you found some value in this video, and until next time, bye.